All right, welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to today's Mets and Astros game. It's a little different. I had to find it. I didn't realize it wasn't on PIX or SNY today. It is on Peacock, but we have it. We're still about 10 minutes away from first pitch here. So the pitching matchup, it'll be Zach Thornton for our Mets, making his 11th start. Ethan Pecco for the Astros, making his third start. But welcome in. We'll start saying hello in the chat. Where's the volume here for Peacock? A little too loud. There we go. Frank T is here. What is up, Frank? Valerie's back. What's up, Valerie? Raymond's here. What is up, everybody? Let's make sure we are good to go. Make sure we are good to go. Some of the other games that are going on right now, the Marlins have a 6-2 lead over the Nats. The Yankees have a 2-0 lead over the Red Sox. The Braves are up 2-1 over the Rockies. The Blue Jays up 3-0 over the Mariners. The Guardians up 3-1 over the Royals. Dodgers and Tigers no score. Padres up 2-1 over the Rays. The Twins up 4-0 over the White Sox. The Brewers up 2-1 over the Rangers. The Pirates up 3-0 over the Cardinals. We're the only game that'll get started at 3 o'clock here. Then at 4 o'clock, you have the Orioles and A's, Phillies and Angels at 4:07, and Reds and Cubs tonight at 7:20. Sean is here. What is up, Sean? We will keep an eye on all the scores here as we go along. We're still waiting for first pitch here, so let's keep saying hello. It's great to see Frank back in the chat. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Raymond says, hi, John. Nice win and pitching from Nolan yesterday. Yeah. Thank you, everybody that came out for our Power Ranking stream I'd say this morning. It was at noon Eastern. But let's make sure we are good to go here. Sean with his prediction. He's saying 10-3 Mets. Sean saying 10-3 and 8 Ks for Thornton. 8 Ks for Thornton. Yeah, no spoilers in the chat then, Caden. Jordan's back saying watching the Mets on Peacock today, but we'll listen to John's commentary. Always enjoy the streams. Frank T saying a 7-3 win. See, we got Matt Vasgersian in the booth, Todd Zeal in the booth as well. Raymond saying 5-4. And that's your one warning, Caden. Huh. The home plate the umpires are out at home plate here. Not sure what's going on here. We're supposed to have first pitch like right now, and the teams aren't even out on the field yet. Oh, CC Sabathia doing the sideline reporting for today's game. Here come the Mets out of the dugout. Mets wearing in their white uniforms with the blue pinstripes. Roadrunner Steve saying 6-4. Yeah, it's a travel day for the ump, so they're just going to be like, all right, let's go. Everything's a strike today, boys. Thornton on the mound throwing his pitches. The Mets infield. Words. We will reload the graphics here in a minute. But the Astros lineup today, it'll be Pena leading off. Alvarez will bat second. Paredes third. Altuve fourth. Walker fifth. Varsho sixth. Diaz seventh. Smith eighth. And Nick Allen will bat ninth. The Met defense is Bichette at third. Lindor at short. Semien at second. Young at first. Luis Torrens doing the catching. Robert Jr. in left. Ewing in center. And Benj in right field. And here comes Pena to lead it off. Once again, a little bit later of a start here because it's the NBC game today. Well, let's switch this and go back here. We're still waiting for first pitch here. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. Up and in, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped out to center field. Ewing looks up at it, and that ball's out of here. Pena with his 17th home run of the year puts the Astros up 1-0 early. What's up, Bam? Here's Alvarez in for a strike, 0-1. Now, Astros led 1-0 yesterday too, so I'm not worried about it. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again. Doug, why don't you ask Birdwatcher for it? Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. It is simple. Go ask Birdwatcher for his Discord server. It's simple. It is simple. You're right. Paredes pops it foul. Oh, it'll go out of play 0-1. And popped up. Fouled. First base side. Young coming over towards the dugout, and it'll go out of play 0-2. March Louder saying hello to everyone. What's up, March? Welcome in. Ivan Santiago saying let's go Mets. The 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away after that leadoff homer. Thornton struck out back-to-back hitters here. That'll bring up Altuve with 2 out and nobody on. The Boo Birds are out for Altuve. I believe he gets booed everywhere he goes. In for a strike, 0-1. It depends on his pitch count, March. He'll go about 90 pitches. Unless he gets in trouble. But he should go about 90. Outside, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one laced out to center field, in for a base hit. A 2-out single. That'll bring up Walker. You were starting to make me angry. Oh, now he's using up. Now he's getting reported to. Now he's getting reported to YouTube for copyright. Now, you don't do that. YouTube will track down your IP address and they will block you from the platform from now on. Good luck. You don't log in as somebody else's name. Not cool. I just reported you to YouTube. Down low, 1-0. And a broken bat to Bichette. He goes the short way for the fourth. That'll retire the side, but the Astros, just like yesterday, Get a run on the board. We had bottom one. Mets coming up. For our Mets today, almost the same exact lineup as yesterday. It'll be Lindor leading off. Soto will DH and bat second. Bichette third. Bench fourth. Young fifth. Robert Jr. sixth. Ewing seventh. Semien eighth. And Terens will bat ninth. The only final so far today, the Marlins beat the Nationals 6-2. No, Ewing needs a day off, not just being moved up and down in the lineup. Ewing needs a day or two off. You're doing nothing wrong. You keep creating YouTube accounts, which A is illegal. B, you're copywriting because you're copying Thomas Fitzpatrick's information. So you are doing stuff wrong. You're asking for somebody's Discord who won't give you, that person won't give you their Discord. So you keep asking other streamers for it. We're not going to give you his Discord, dude. So go somewhere else. March, you're gone too, man. Come on. Come on with the nonsense today, guys. Now I got to worry about this instead of what's going on in the game. Outside, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 to count. And that one ripped foul down the right field side. 2-2. The 2-2. And Lindor launches one out to right. Did he get enough? Is it fair? And we're tied at 1. Both teams hit a leadoff homer. And Soto laces one out to left. Did he get enough? And that ball's gone. Back-to-back homers. And the Mets have a 2-1 lead. All right, enough with the smiling man nonsense too, Frank. Here's Bichette. And he laces one. That's a base hit in the right field. That stops the home run brigade. But 3 straight hits here to start this one for the Mets. What's up, George? What's up, Don V? That'll bring up Don. Don. That'll bring up Carson Bench. What's up, Felix? And that one laced foul by Ben. 0-1. Petco steps off. No throw over to first. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside. Ooh, called a strike. 1-2. The 1-2. And a little chopper to second. The only play is the first. Oh, that was close. Runner moves to second. I want to see this again. Man, that was close. And he was out. Runner on second with 1 out here. Ball 1 to Young. He went 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Would have been close either way. 2 away. That'll bring up Luis Robert Jr. Swung on a miss. 2-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2. And blooped foul down the right side. We'll do it again. Down low, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. 2-2 to count. Swung on a miss. That ball was way up high. The Mets respond with 2 solo shots of their own. We go to the second, 2-1. Barshow, Diaz, and Smith coming up. 6, 7, and 8 in the Astros lineup. So far, it looks like the rain is held off. The Yankees already up 5-0. Have runners on second and third. Make it 6-0. Make it 6-0. Still runner on second with 2 out. Braves still up 2-1 over the Rockies. Blue Jays up 4-0 over the Mariners. Guardians up 9-1 over the Royals. Dodgers up 1-0 over the Tigers. Padres up 3-1 over the Rays. Twins up 4-0 over the White Sox. Brewers and Rangers tied at 2. Pirates up 4-0 over the Cardinals. And only final, the Marlins beat the Nationals 6-2. Let's see who's live. See who's live streaming today. I know Fitzy's doing the Red Sox game. Unfortunately, they're down. We can check here. Dr. Delay is live doing Pittsburgh today. Snowman's live today doing the White Sox game. 1-1 to count here. Up high, 2-1. And that one laced out to left center field. Ewing. Oh, Robert Jr. cuts in front of him. Raymond says Jonah Tong with a 0.84 ERA in his last 4 starts in AAA. Time to bring him up. Yeah, I think next week when they expand the rosters, I think he's coming up. So unfortunately, Stock's going to get one more start. Here's Diaz. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. That hit him. That'll bring up Smith. That was too close. In for a strike to Smith, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Three and one to count here. And that one ripped foul. 3-2. Three and two to count. And a ground ball foul. We'll do it again. Thirtieth pitch from Thornton here. The 3-2. And popped foul. We'll do it again. The 3-2. And that one blooped out to center. Ewing is there. Throw back to first. Not in time. 2 away. That'll bring up Nick Allen, the number 9 hitter. What's up, Hector? Welcome in. And a bunt. And it's an infield single. Nice bunt there. Back to the top of the lineup with Pena, who hit the home run to lead us off. Two out and two on here for Pena. And he popped it up. Foul. Terens gives chase, but it goes out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 from Thornton. Up high, 1-1. That one missed. 2-1 to count. Down low, 3-1. You don't want to walk him and face Alvarez with the bases loaded. In for a strike, 3-2. The 3-2. Time here. Thornton was already in his windup by the time the home plate umpire called it. And that one blooped out to center field. That'll be a base hit. That'll tie the game. That wasn't a good swing. It was a bloop base hit. Come on, CC. You're better than that. And now we got Alvarez up with runners on first and third. Tied at 2 now. Now Thornton going to be up to almost 50 pitches now after this inning. What's up, Charles? All right, here's Alvarez. In for a strike, 0-1. And a ground ball foul, quickly ahead 0-2. The 0-2. Thornton deals. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. And that one in on the fists. Out to Ewing. And he'll make the catch. That'll end the inning. But the Astros tie it up. We go bottom two. It'll be Ewing, Semien, and Terens. But we will see what happens here. Yankees still lead the Red Sox 6-0. That game now in the bottom of the 7th. Rockies and Braves are now tied at 2 in the 8th. Still 4-0 Blue Jays in the 8th. Guardians are up 9-1 over the Royals in the 6th. Dodgers and Tigers tied at 1 in the 5th. Padres up 3-1 over the Rays in the 8th. Twins up 4-0 over the White Sox in the 7th. Rangers and Brewers tied at 2. Pirates up 4-1 over the Cardinals. And we are tied up at 2 here. Let's listen in to Sinbin. Sinbin's got the Blue Jay game right now. I'll listen in to him as he's wrapping up. They're going bottom 8. Bottom 8 there with Toronto up 4-0. Charles says your attitude will determine your altitude. All right, once again for the Mets, Ewing, Semien, and Terens here. Up high, 1-1. Or 1-0, excuse me. Over his last 40 games, Ewing's batting 181. And that one blooped out to left, but right at the left fielder. That's Alvarez, one away. Semien was one out, nobody on. Swung on a miss, towed 1 to Semien. Outside, 1-1. McLean, 1.7 ERA over his last 11 starts. Wow. Outside, 2-1. Petco still on the mound here for the Astros. His second inning of work. The 2-1. Fouled off. 2-1. 2-2. Up high. 3-2. Three and two the count here. The pitch. Swung on a miss. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Petco. Nice pitch. That'll bring up Torrens. 2 out and nobody on. Outside 1-0. And fouled off. 1-2 the count. And that one blooped out to right. Smith is there. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the third. Still tied at 2. It'll be Paredes, Altuve, and Walker coming up for the Stros here. Raymond saying, let's go, Zach. Got more trolls talking in the chat today than I do anybody else. What are you guys up to, man? That's what's hurting the channel. Nobody chats. Blue Jays are now up 6-0. Up high, 1-0. That one popped foul down the left field side. It goes out of play, 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Fouled off at the plate, 2-2. Caught a piece of the home plate umpire. Two and two the count here. Thornton's pitch count's way too high. He's at 46 here in the third with nobody out. To where you want to be after the third inning. And that one popped foul. We'll do it again. And check swing foul down the right field side. What's up, Snowman? What's up, Jeff? Enjoyed your power rating show earlier. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. The 2-2. Up high, 3-2. The 3-2. And that one hit out to center. Actually, at the left. Roberts there. Before the track went away. And Altuve fouls it off, 0-1. Chat could be a little quieter today. We got people might be able to watch this one on NBC today. So no need to be here. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. Third strikeout for Thornton. That'll bring up Walker. Two out and nobody on here. Down low, they check. Nope, don't check down at first. Want to know the count. Chopped foul, 1-1. Lenny's here saying hello, Mr. John, and Mets chat. Let's win this series today. What's up, Lenny? 2-1 to count here. The 2-1 to Walker. Outside, 3-1. And that one ripped. Base hit in the left field. A 2-out single. Thornton still hasn't had a 1-2-3 inning yet today. That'll bring up Varsho. Oh, you're Leo? We'll just change your name. Change your on-screen name. Down low, 1-0. And a ground ball foul, 1-1. And that one blooped out to left. And now it's going to, oh, nope, Bichette goes out to make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 3. Still tied at 2. Back to the top of the Met lineup. Lindor, Soto, and Bichette. Oh, just on a different phone, guy. What's up, Teddy? Welcome back. Still only one final from today. The Marlins beat the Nationals 6-2. But the Yankees are up 7-1 over the Red Sox. Blue Jays now up 7-0 over the Mariners. Twins now up 5-0 on the White Sox. Rangers now up 4-2 over the Brewers. All right, here we go with the top of the Met lineup. Lindor, Soto, and Bichette. Outside, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. And that one lifted out to left. Alvarez comes over towards the line. 1 away. Yeah, I think we're two or three games behind him, Leo. That'll bring up Soto. Soto homered his first time up today, too. The 2-2. Oh, excuse me. The game is 2-2. The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. 0-2. Oh, man, excuse me. 0-2 the count. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. Yeah, I'll check. I'll double check it. 2.5. We are 2.5 games back right now. And fouled off by Soto. Let me refresh it here. 2.5 right now. They're 65-74. We are 61-75. Up high, 2-2. And Soto laces one out to left, but Alvarez is there, 2 away. That'll bring up Bichette, who singled his first time but was stranded at second. In for a strike, 0-1. No, that's not real news, Leo. It's spam. Just like zero gravity coming in. Can't type right. And that one fouled down the first base side, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, did they check? They checked. No swing, 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Nice pitch. And a ground ball down to second. Altuve over to first. The Mets go down 1-2-3. We go to the fourth. Still tied at 2. For the Astros, it'll be 7, 8, and 9. Diaz, Smith, and Allen. Let's let's check to see what else is going on. There is breaking news in the world of sports, though. Aaron Donald is coming out of retirement and will play with the Rams on a 1-year deal, $20 million with $30 million incentive. So, a little bit of NFL news today, even though somebody tried coming in with fake Freddie Freeman news. All right, once again, 7, 8, and 9 here for the Astros in the fourth. Oh, what's he got there? And first pitch swing and fouled off 0-1. Up high, 1-1. That does it right, Raymond? I don't know what it is. And a ground ball back up the middle. Semion's got it. Over to first, 1 away. That'll bring up Smith. Smith flew out to center his first time. I don't know, but at least they're chatting. Fouled off, 0-1. It's everybody getting ready. They're all getting ready. It's the last weekend that they can goof off on their mom's iPads and stuff. Because school starts tomorrow. Up high, 2-1. 1-1, excuse me. What's up, Johnny? Johnny waving high. The 1-1. In ground ball foul, 1-2. And ripped foul, still 1-2. And fouled off, still 1-2. The 1-2. And pop foul, still 1-2. The 1-2. Pop foul, we'll do it again. The 1-2. And fouled off again. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. Down low, 2-2. The 3-2. And the foul. Thornton's only going to be able to go 4 innings here. Pitch count's up to 75. The 3-2. And that one golfed out to left. Robert will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Nick Allen. Had an infield bunt single his first time. Up high, 1-0. One and one to count. Up and in, 2-1. And that one golf base hit in the left field corner. That'll be extra bases for Thornton. Or for Allen, excuse me. He's 2 for 2 now with a single and a double. Back to the top of the lineup with Pena, who's 2 for 2 with 2 RBI today. Now they're out there talking to Thornton here on the mound. The Blue Jays game has gone final. They beat the Mariners 7-0. I believe they swept that series. So now 2 out, runner on second here for Pena. Pena hit the solo home run to start it off, and then an RBI single in the second. Ripped foul. Past the diving Bichette. The 0-1. And a ground ball that's short. Lindor's got it. Sets and fires. Got him by a step. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 4. Still tied at 2. It'll be Ben, Jung, and Robert Jr. coming up for the Mets. Other games going on. The Yankees are now up 16-1 on the Red Sox. The Rockies and Braves are tied at 2. That game in the bottom of the 10th inning. The Braves have runners on first and third with nobody out. And the Guardians are up 11-1 over the Royals. Dodgers are up 3-1 over the Tigers. Rays and Padres are in the bottom of the 9th, tied at 3. Twins are up 5-0 over the White Sox in the 9th. Rangers lead the Brewers 4-2. Pirates lead the Guardians 5-2. A's lead the Orioles 2-1, bottom 1. And the Phillies and Angels. All right, here we go. Bottom 4. Swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, and 1 to count. Yo, Sinbin's here. What's up, Sinbin? Fouled off down the left field side, 0-2. Guys, make sure you check out Sinbin's stream. Does a great job of covering Blue Jays, Packers. When it comes to NHL, he does a lot of NHL, so I'm not sure what his team is there, but he does a ton of NHL coverage. 0-2 to bench. Bounce in the dirt, 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. And Benj bloops one out to right. Smith on the run will make the catch, 1 away. That'll bring up Young, who struck out his first time. Inside 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. It swung on a missed, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out, 2 away. 11 in a row retired. And first pitch swinging, pops it up. Shallow center. We go to the 5th. The Mets have not had a base runner since the Bichette single in the 1st. It'll be Alvarez, Paredes, and Altuve coming up for the Astros. I don't know if Zach's coming out. He's at 80-something pitches. I still have not seen if Thornton's still out on the mound here. Thornton is still on the mound here. Starts the inning with 82 pitches. Outside, 1-0. And that one popped up. Out to center. Ewing's there, 1 away. That'll bring up Paredes, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Called a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Ripped foul, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Oh, fouled off. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Manny Cool is here, saying, come on, let's go, Mets. What's up, Manny? And that one ripped foul. Still 1-2. Fouled off. Still 1-2. One and two to count. The pitch. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Hey, Fitzy's here saying, well, the Sox got absolutely killed. Hope the Mets win. Yeah, sorry about that, Fitzy. That's got to suck. Not only losing to your opponent, arch rival, but getting smoked like that. That sucks. Here's Altuve. Takes one in, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. 2-0 the count. There's a strike. 2-1. Yeah, loan us some runs, please, right? The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Thornton's through 5. That's probably it now with 90 some odd pitches. But we go bottom 5 halfway through. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for our Mets. Ewing, Semien, and Torrens coming up. Tough 5 innings for Zach. Yeah, but sign me up for that, man. Gave up a run in each of the first 2 innings, but then went 3 scoreless. And he has his first 1, 2, 3 inning of the day in the 5th. Might be his last inning. Uh-oh, it's the bottom of the 7th. The Pirates have a 5-4 lead over the Cardinals. All right, once again, Ewing, Semien, and Torrent here for the Mets. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1 to Ewing. Down low, ball 4. A leadoff walk. That's the first Met base runner since the first inning. 1, 2, 3, 4. He had retired 12 in a row before that walk. That'll bring up Semien. And Semien drops a bunt. It goes foul. The 0-1. And fouled off 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Runner on first, nobody out. Pickoff throw, not in time. Ewing jumping around on the bases here. Pitcher steps off. Ooh. The 1-2. Up high, 2-2. 2-2 the count. Up high, 3-2. The throw down to second goes into center field. Ewing will go to third. So he steals the bag and goes to third on the air. 22nd stolen base for Ewing. And the Mets have the go-ahead run at third. 3-2 to Semien. Down low, ball 4. Back-to-back walks here to start the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Terens, who's 0 for 1. See if they keep the pressure on here with Semien. See if they have Semien steal a bag. He's got 10 on the year. Raymond says, let's go, Terens. Little hit. All right. First and third, nobody out here. The first pitch to Terens. And ground ball foul, 0 1. Oh, and 1. What kind of the 0 1 pickoff throw? Not in time. The 0 1. And check swing foul, 0 2. Did he go? No swing, 1 and 2 the count. Mrs. PAS texted me and I didn't realize it. Outside, 2 and 2. Two and 2 the count here. Runners on the corners for the Mets. Nobody out. The pitch from Pecco. And a ground ball to short. They go to second for 1. The relay throw is in time, but the Mets take a 3-2 lead. No RBI for Terens. 6-4-3 double play. We go back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lindor. He went. No swing, says third base umpire. 0 1. 1-0 the count. Bounce inside, 2-0. Swung on a miss, 2-1. 2-1 to count here. The pitch. And that one ripped right at second base. Altuve's got it. Over to first. That'll retire the side. But the Mets take the lead. 3-2 as we head to the sixth. It'll be Walker, Varsho, and Diaz coming up. We'll see if the Mets let Thornton come out to start this inning or not. But welcome in, everybody. We got 106 people watching. We appreciate you stopping in. Consider hitting that subscribe button. Help us get to that 10K mark here before the end of the baseball season. We go live for every Mets game. But with football starting, we'll be doing some Penn State football. We'll be mixing in some NFL football. Then the Flyers season starts at the end of September. We'll be live for Flyers games. Oh, Zach's at 97. I thought it was lower than that. Then he's probably not coming in. I thought he was at 92. Yeah, if it's that high, he is done for the day. But the Mets gave him the lead with that run. The Mets have given him the lead with that run. And once again, Walker, Varsho, and Diaz for the Astros. And it's Pintaro for the Mets. Up high, 1-0. All right, he's got too much graphics, too much sound effects going on over there. That's nonsense. You don't need a sound effect for everything that happens in a baseball game. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Walker thought about challenging, but he doesn't. He calls timeout instead. The 1-2. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Nice pitch. Pintaro starts it off with a strikeout. What's up, John F.? One out, nobody on here for Varsho. Fouls it off, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. And popped out to left. Lindor out in shallow center will make the catch. 2 away. I was watching Robert come in and not realizing that Lindor was going to get the 2 out and nobody on here for the Astros. Diaz will come up. He was hit by a pitch his first time, scored a run, grounded out his second time. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Charles says to the silent listeners, viewers, you are valued indeed. Thanks for joining us. The 0-1 to Diaz. And popped foul, 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. 0-2 the count. And that one lined out to right. That's going to be extra bases into the corner. A 2-out double will bring up Smith. Smith is 0-2 with a fly out to center and a fly out to left. Lamont Wade Jr. will be the pinch hitter here for Smith. So runner on second with 2 out here for Wade. Bringing in the lefty to face the righty Pintaro. In for a strike, 0-1. And that ball is absolutely crushed. And it's 4-3. And just like that, the Astros are in front. With 2 out. Outside, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. And that one lined into center field. And now Pintaro can't get out of the inning. Allen's 3 for 3. Still only a one-run ball game here, even though Houston has taken the lead. Jan is getting warmed up in the Met pen now. What my guess is, if Pena gets on, they will bring in Jan to face Alvarez. Pickoff throw. Once again, Pintaro got the first two out before a double and a two-run homer. Swung on a miss, 0-1. D-0-1. Swung on a miss, quickly ahead 0-2. D-0-2. And a ground ball foul in front of the plate. Or behind the plate, excuse me. Rolls behind the plate. Oh, and 2 the count. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll finally end the inning. But the Astros get 2, take a 4-3 lead. We go bottom 6. It'll be Soto, Bichette, and Bench. And that's now down a run. We haven't seen Miss Gina yet today. Hopefully everything's okay there. Frank was here, but I haven't seen him in a while in the chat. Stop with this. What is this? No. Blue ball, the new pitcher here. BLUBAUGH. DO1. Outside, 1-1. There's just, oh, outside. I thought that was a strike. Nope. 2-1 to count. No challenge. On the outside corner now, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Would have been ball 3. 1 away. That'll bring up Bichette. 1 out, nobody on. Bichette's 1 for 2 today. And he rips one. That's a fair ball down the left field corner. That's going to be extra bases. Bichette will pull in the second with a 1 out double. His second hit of the day. That'll bring up Benj, who's 0 for 2. What's up, Daniel Berry? All right, here's Benj. In for a strike, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Nice pitch. The 2-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. 2-2 the count here to Benj. The 2-2. The pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 2-2 the count. And a ground ball Chopper to second. Altuve got him by a step. 2 away. Bichette goes to third. That'll bring up Young, who's over 2 with 2 strikeouts. The first pitch to Young. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1 to Young. Up high, 1-1. Gonna take a 2-out hit here for the Mets to tie this one up. The 1-1. The pitch. And that one ripped right to first. Walker will take it to the bag, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 7th. 4-3 Astros. It'll be Alvarez, Paredes, and Altuve coming up. Jeffrey Yan will probably be the pitcher here for the Mets. Check in some other games that are going on. The Dodgers are now up 6-1 over the Tigers. The Rangers are up 7-4 on the Brewers. Bottom 9, the Pirates are up 5-4 on the Cardinals. Let me look here. Where'd it go? Let's check in on Dr. Delay. He's doing that game bottom of the 9th there. Pirates are up a run with 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th. Alvarez, Paredes, and Altuve. Trying to keep it at a 1-run game here. Jeffrey Yan will be the new pitcher here. Yan in 9 games has a 3.00 ERA. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled off quickly ahead 0-2. Raymond saying, let's go, Yan. The 0-2. Jan will rock and deal. And ground ball foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2. The pitch. And a ground ball to Bichette at third. One away. That'll bring up Paredes, who's out for 3 today. One out, nobody on here. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Yeah, did he go? No swing, 2-0. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. The 3-0 from Jan. Down low, ball 4, so a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Altuve, who's 1 for 3 with a single and 2 strikeouts. Inside, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. And a ground ball. Oh, off of Jan's glove, and everybody's going to be safe. Where if he lets it go, it's in double play. Infield single, puts 2 on. That would have been right to Semien at the second base bag. In for, oh no, down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. It hit him. Bases loaded. Bases loaded for Varsho, unless we get a pinch hitter. So I don't know. Austin Warren getting warmed up, but and a ground ball to first. The play to the at home and a wild throw to the plate. At least one run will score. Here comes another run, and it's a. They get the ground ball to first. Then the error will allow 2 runs to score. It's now 6-3. Oh yeah, 1 RBI for Varsho because the error lets the second run score. But it's now 6-3. And a ground ball foul, 0-1. Yeah, we know the Astros are better than us. You glad you're struggling against a team that's 15 games below 500? The 0-2. And fouled off 1-2, 0-2 still. Yeah, George, yeah, good call. He did sidearm it. And that one blooped foul. Still 0-2. Ball sails on you when you sidearm it like that. And that's exactly what happened. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. But the Pirates put up 2 more. Or the Pirates, the Astros. We're calling the completely wrong game now. It'll be Robert Jr., Ewing, and Semien coming up for the Mets here in the bottom of the 7th. We will be right back for the rest of this one. I'm thinking of Pirates because I listened in the Dr. Delay. We'll be right back for the rest of this one, everybody. in for this one. What is up, everybody that came over from Dr. Delay? We appreciate it. The Mets at one point had a 3-2 lead here, but have given up 2 runs in back-to-back innings, and it's now 6-3 Astros. Yeah, agreed, Sean. Jan should have let that grounder go instead of trying to backhand it. Because he backhanded it, he got nobody out. Where it would have been an inning-ending double play right to Semien. But once again, welcome in everybody that came over from Dr. Delay. We appreciate the redirect. Congrats to your Pirates on the win. Let me make sure I do not have subscribed. Nope. Anybody can chat. So make sure you say hi. We always appreciate Dr. Delay's support. Jared? No, Jared won't get a hit this inning. He's not up this inning. Unless the Mets bat around. He would be the 9th batter of the inning. All right, here we go. Bottom 7. Not sure what the delay is here. Bad day for the Red Sox, yeah. Yeah, but what's up, Lewis? What's the delay here? All right, Robert Jr. will lead it off here. Robert Jr., Ewing, and Semien with the Mets down 3 now. Blue ball still the pitcher here. In for a strike, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. One and two to count. The pitch. Swung on a miss, struck him out, one away. That'll bring up Ewing, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Yo, CH with the redirect as well. Let's go. Welcome in everybody that came not only from Dr. Delay, now everybody coming over from CH's channel. We appreciate you guys. Fouled off, 0-1 to count. Hey, Luis Gonzalez just subscribed. Thank you, Luis. Or Lewis, forgive me. Stuart, 2004, saying hi. What's up, Stuart? Welcome in. The 1-1 to Ewing. I swung on a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. And that one grounded to short over to first, 2 away. I think it was a broken bat. 2 out and nobody on here for Semien, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. It was a broken bat. Where'd the barrel go? Oh, towards first. Two out, nobody on here. First pitch is in for a strike to Semien, 0-1. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. Pitch wasn't even close to being a strike. CH says we should be able to get this stream to 100 likes, y'all. 0-2 the count. Eugene saying let's go Mets. Fouled off. No Jared. No, Jared won't. Jared Young's might not bat again the rest of the game if the Mets don't put up some runs. Oh no, it's only the 7th inning. Young will get one more at bat. I thought it was the 8th. It's only the 7th. Young will get one more. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. The pitch. And that one ripped right to third. Fires at the first. Another 1-2-3 inning. Blue Balls retired 5 in a row. We go to the 8th. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Astros here. 8-9-1. But how is everybody doing on this Sunday afternoon? If you are new here, excuse me. My name is John. I go live for every Mets game. Then we'll mix in some NFL, some Philadelphia Flyers coverage. Once baseball season is over. But welcome in. Let's go. CH saying he's getting up to 2,800. I saw Dr. Delay's up over 11K. Let's go. I don't know, Rhino. Rhino's got to be getting close to 9K if he's not over that mark. Let's check in. Because now that it's NFL and college season, Rhino's going to explode. Rhino's at 8.52K. But shout out to my mods today, Raymond. Charles has been here all day. Frank was here earlier. I know Frank has been struggling with some migraines, so hopefully he's got that under control. Gold coin, thank you for the gold coin, CH. All right, here we go. Top of the eighth. Wade Jr., who hit the 2-run home run to put the Astros up, will lead it off. Up high, 1-0. I don't know what the delay is. They're in the graphics. There you go. Austin Warren, the new pitcher here for the Mets. In for a strike, 1-1. Come on, Blue. It's the eighth inning in a game. Don't start making bad calls now. This whole ball's in the strike zone. It's a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And fouled off, 2-2. No, that was his bad first. That was the first ball that got challenged all game long, actually. But it was a strike, and like he called it a ball. Like, what are you doing? Called strike 3, got him looking, 1 away. Yeah, we're not usually very good at them either, CH. In for a strike, 0-1. Here's Nick Allen. Allen's 3 for 3 today. Once again, if you're not familiar with Met games, the number 9 hitter always gets on base against the Mets. I don't understand it. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. And fouled off. We'll do it again. Up high, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one lifted out to left. Robert Jr. will come over. 2 away. First time Allen's been retired today. Back to the top of the lineup with Pena. Pena's 2 for 4. Had a home run to lead it off. Then an RBI single in the top of the second. Up high, want to know the count? Thornton only gave up 2. Thornton only gave up Thornton. When Thornton left the game, he was up 3-2, and that one laced out the center. Ewing makes a diving catch. We go bottom 8. Yeah, when Thornton left the game after 5, he was up 3-2. But here we go. We are going bottom 8. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Mets. Torrens, Lindor, and Soto. Where are we going? We're going bottom 8, so we're going to have to start looking on where we're going to redirect everybody when we're done. Listening to music while we're calling the game here. Nolan was strong yesterday. Nolan, no, I'd have to look at break down again. I believe Nolan only had a bad May. And bad. It was a bad month, but he's been good ever since. No. All right, here we go. Bottom 8. Mets got to get something going here. Nine, 1-2 for the Mets once again. Beatty will be the pinch hitter, actually. In for a strike, 0-1. Abreu, the new pitcher here for the Astros. So they bring in a righty, and the Mets will use a lefty off the bench. So that means that Alvarez will be put into the game here. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. One and one to count. Outside, 2-1. Welcome in once again, everybody. We've gained 4 new subs today. We appreciate that. 335 away from 10K. In for a strike, 2-2. The 2-2. Abreu deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor 1 for 3 on the day. Hit a home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Fouled off by Lindor, 0-1. Raymond says need hits and runners. Here's the 0-1. And a ground ball up the middle. Played perfect by Pena. 2 away. That'll bring up Soto. Soto homered his first time up, but then flew out to left and struck out. In for a strike, 0-1. One, 0-1 to count here. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Soto in his career against Abreu, 1 for 3. In for a strike, 1-2. Soto's going to challenge. I think this is a bad challenge. I thought this was a strike. And it was a strike, 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. What's up, Mountain Man? Once again, we will be live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for Mets and Rays. Then an off day on Thursday. Might be the only off day of the month. The 2-2. Bounce in the dirt, 3-2. Three and two the count here to Soto. Time to turn this nonsense around. The 3-2. Way inside, ball 4. That'll bring up Bichette. Bichette's 2 for 3 today. Single, a double, and a ground out. Oh, it hit his back foot. So it's actually a hit by pitch and not a ball. Either way, he's on base. Whoa, way up high, 1-0. Diaz, the catcher, out to talk to Abreu here. Two straight wild, not really wild pitches, but one that hit Soto's back foot, and that one way up and into Bichette. The 1-0. Up and in. Ooh, called a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 to Bichette. Up high. 2-1. The 2-1. Down low. 3-1. Okert getting warmed up. Will probably come in if Bichette gets on. The 3-1. Swung on a miss. 3-2. Was borderline. Watching the replay, and that would have been close. The 3-2 to Bichette. Did he go? No swing. Ball 4. That'll bring up Carson Bench as a tying run. And are we getting a pitching change? We are. So they're going to bring in the lefty to face Bench. So let's look at some other scores while we wait for the pitching change. The Phillies have a 2-1 lead over the Angels. The Orioles are up 7-5 over the A's. And our game, that's the only 3 games going on right now. That Angels Phillies game started an hour after we did, and it's almost the same spot in the game. The Sunday night game is Reds and Cubs tonight. Imanaga against Burns. Great pitching matchup there. Finals, the Marlins beat the Nats 6-2. The Yankees beat the Red Sox 16-1. Braves beat the Rockies 3-2. Blue Jays beat the Mariners 7-0. Guardians beat the Royals 11-1. Dodgers beat the Tigers 6-1. Rays beat the Padres 5-4. Twins beat the White Sox 5-1. Rangers beat the Brewers 7-4. And the Pirates beat the Cardinals 5-4. Sean saying, come on, Ben's extra base hit. Raymond asking for a hit here as well. CH says, I'll try it here. Hey, Mets, it's time to turn this nonsense around. So we're still waiting for a pitching change here. We have 156 people watching. Let's go. Welcome in. Consider smashing that thumbs up for us. We go live for every Mets game, so make sure you hit that free subscribe button. First pitch is in for a ball, 1-0. Bench versus lefties this year, batting .266 with 5 home runs. The 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. Look for something to hit here, Carson. The 2-0. Whoa, up and in. 3-0. Almost hit him. The 3-0. Up high. Ooh, called a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. And a little chopper foul. 3-2. Three and two the count. The 3-2. Okert deals and popped up. First base side, shallow right field. Altuve will make the catch. That'll retire the side. We go to the ninth. It'll be Alvarez, Paredes, and Altuve. When we are done, we will redirect over. That was funny. All right, here we go to the ninth. Davinsky will be the new pitcher here for our Mets. Oh, my jam. All right, here we go. Charles says in the morning you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, or B, wake up and chase them. Going A, Charles. Going A, bud. Have a little faith. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0. And that one ripped foul. 1-1. Bounce in the dirt. 2-1. To 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Three and one the count. Don't want to forget the team there with Charles. That ball ripped foul as well. Don't want to forget the team there with Charles. We always appreciate you guys. I'm I'm learning how to talk. We appreciate all you guys hanging out. And that one fouled out to left. Oh, flown out to left. Excuse me. One away. One out for Paredes. Paredes is 0 for 3. Walked and scored his last time. Hopefully Miss Gina's doing okay. We haven't heard from Miss Gina today. Popped up. First base side. Young giving chase. In foul territory. Young will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Altuve. Altuve's 2 for 4. Yeah, nice grab. Yep. On the outside corner. No, ball one. And don't worry, Charles, we're about a month away. We'll be back to Flyers hockey. I am excited for the season. Outside, 2-0. On the inside corner, 2-1. Lots of, no, don't want to say lots. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. Fires at the first. A 1-2-3 inning for Davinsky. We go bottom 9, everybody. Young will lead it off. Somebody was asking about Young in the chat earlier. He will lead it off. Horse Dude says, hey, gonna be at the games for the Rays series. Hoping for a comeback today. What's up, Horse Dude? Enjoy the games down there in Tampa. Make sure you say hello in the chat. But once again, no spoilers because you're definitely ahead of us if you're at the game. Oh, Rising Rhino will be going live in 30 minutes. So we'll be done by then. So we'll redirect to play-by-play with JJ tonight. I think. There we go. Once again, when we are done, it'll ask you if you want to redirect to play-by-play with JJ. He's doing the Phillies game tonight. Does anybody know who won the Little League World Series? I didn't watch it. I love this song so much. I'm gonna listen to it again. Get a hit to get the comeback started, then score runs. George, thank you for being here, man. They're doing some. Josh Hader's going to be out on the mound. The grounds crew out there taking care of something on the mound. So not sure what. No pitchers had a problem with the mound today until Josh Hader comes into the game. Yeah, but wasn't it earlier? I thought the game was earlier. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Here we go. We're having. This is nonsense, man. No pitchers had an issue with the mound all day long. And now Hader's in, and then all of a sudden there's something. Thank you, Felix. All right, Hader on the mound here for the save. He's 20 for 20 on the year. And whoever needed Young, you're not going to get him because it's a pinch hitter. Go team. Thank you, CH. First pitch is outside to Morel. Morel's the pinch hitter here, not Young. Popped up. Foul. Catcher sheds the mask. Diaz will make the catch, one away. Playoffs? Somebody did ask about the playoffs. End of September. The playoffs start the end of September. The 1-0. And popped up on the infield. Altuve, 2 away. And the Mets are down to their final out. It'll be Ewing unless we get another pinch hitter here. 2 out and nobody on here for Ewing. In for a... No, call the ball. They are going to challenge. Astros will challenge. Only the second challenge of the day. Third challenge of the day, excuse me. And it was a ball, 1-0. And that one golfed out to right center field. That'll get down for extra bases. A 2-out double for Ewing. He's going to make the turn. And he stops at second. That'll bring up Semien. Well, why? Playoffs wasn't Herm. That was Jim Mora that did the playoff thing. Herm was you play to win the game. In for a strike, 0-1 to Semien. But once again, we appreciate everybody. Hopefully the Mets can get things going against Tampa Bay. Bounced in the dirt, 1-2. Or 1-1, excuse me. I'll text. I will text Miss Gina later to make sure everything's okay. The 1-1. And that one golfed down the left field line. Foul, 1-2. And the Mets are down to their final strike. Somebody texted me. Who was it? Oh, Frank. That was from yesterday. The 1-2 to Semien. The pitch. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Once again, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to play-by-play with JJ. When we are done, bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Don't forget to support other streamers as well. Providing you all with some great play-by-play content. The 2-2. Up and in, 3-2. Yeah, I don't want to bother, so hopefully everything's okay. Usually if she can't be here, she lets me know. The 3-2. And that one popped out to left. And the ball game is over. So the Astros come into New York. They take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. They take 2 out of 3 from the Mets. Six to 3 after this one. But once again, thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Dr. Delay, thank you for the redirect. CH, thank you for the redirect. Charles, Raymond, great to see you guys in the chat every stream. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. We will be back live tomorrow night to try it again. When I end today's stream, it's going to ask you if you want to redirect over to play-by-play with JJ. Tell him PAS sent you over, and we will see everybody next time.